Good afternoon, guys. We have not done a what I ate today video in a while. Well, you may have seen one in a while, but I haven't done one in a long time. So here's what I'm having for breakfast. I am having 3 eggs scrambled in a tablespoon of ghee with a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream mixed into the eggs. Sorry, guys. And 2 tablespoons of Fiesta blend cheese, an original sausage patty, and my Soleil water. Yeah, that's a must today. That is a must. I've already had a 1.5 cups of almond milk this morning with some of my Orgain ketones because your girl is still not in ketosis. In fact, I'm 1 point worse today than I was yesterday, and I don't know why. But it is what it is. So I'm upping my game today to get back in to ketosis. I did have a drop on the scale, which is good, but we'll talk about that later. All right, guys, this is what I'm having. Hi, guys. This is my lunch. In addition to what you see here, I have also had a 1/4 cup of cottage cheese and 2 Great Value turkey sticks because my sugar went low. So I had to eat something while this was cooking. I have 5.5 ounces of pork tenderloin, a tablespoon of G. Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce, broccoli, and there is a slice of cheese melted on there. You can barely see it, but it is there. Alright, guys, I'm going to have some Diet Coke with this, and that's what's for lunch. It is 4:48 p.m., so this could be my last meal. I may eat again later. Depends on my sugar. I don't know. Alright, guys, I'm going to let you go.
Hey, guys, so you get to see my face right now. So it is baseball time. She did not have school today. Second day, fog cancellation. Not in a row, but they've canceled twice now because of fog. And tomorrow they are sending iPads home for e-learning days. They were going to wait until after Thanksgiving, but in recent events, they're going to start sending the iPads home, which is fine with me. But she did not have school today. We are at baseball practice, which I'm kind of glad she didn't have school today. It gave us a little more time to work on homework and spelling because baseball practice is a long day. It's from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Her bedtime is usually 8. So once she gets a bath, she's always hungry afterward. I mean, 2 hours of running, you know, she's hungry. So yeah. She's always to bed late on Thursdays, which concerns me because her spelling test is on Friday. And I don't know what other test, but definitely her spelling test. So I am thankful, in a sense, that they didn't have school today because I got to work with her a little extra. And she's doing very well on her spelling, so it was an easy day. And she played pretty much the majority of the day. So I am having a water because we did not have enough time to swing through McDonald's on the way. 9 out of 10 times I'm late because of her. But that's okay. That's okay. We got here 1 minute late. So, you know, it's all good. They haven't even started yet. And it's 7 after. So, or 5:37 technically. I'm actually sitting in a position where I can see her. I got a good parking spot this time. So I don't have to pull out the chair. Plus there's a picnic table if I want to get out and watch her and get up closer. So I might do that in a little bit. But I wanted to come on here because I told you I did have a loss on the scale today. And I did. I dropped 6.2 pounds today. Which, amazing, right? Still got some weight to go to get back to my lowest on keto though. So I'm still holding on to some water somewhere. And right now, my ankles are swollen quite a bit, which normally they are not on keto, like at all, but they are right now. So I know I'm still swollen. I'm still holding on to water. I know it'll come off. It's just frustrating. I checked on my keto mojo meter and I was not in ketosis. In fact, I was 0.1 less than I was, or 0.01 less than I was yesterday. So I'm actually further from ketosis, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's the insulin I'm taking, if that has something to do with it, or if it's that I had to eat extra food last night because my sugar went low. In fact, I kind of had to restart my fast because I had to have something to bring my sugar up, which I believe I know I had coleslaw, but I think I also had turkey sticks and some cottage cheese to bring me up. No, the cottage cheese was today when I went low. So I had turkey sticks and coleslaw to bring me up. And it's frustrating because I'm eating when I'm not hungry. And I had just eaten a little bit before that. But the insulin I took with my meal is now too much for my body again. And this is why I quit taking my insulin in the first place, is because I kept having these lows. And this time I'm not going to just stop doing that. I'm actually instead going to, watching the kids, I'm actually instead going to lower what I take. Right now I'm keeping my long acting the same, but I'm starting to lower my fast acting. At my meal tonight, which you just saw, technically it's my lunch, but I don't know that I'm going to eat again. It's 5:40 p.m. I might be hungry. I might not be hungry. I did not take any insulin with that meal. I did not. And I'm a little upset because my coleslaw is now gone. And I thought I had more in the fridge and I was going to make some. Y'all, I am out of coleslaw. Say what now? So, yeah, I'm going to have to get some so I can make some. But that's what I wanted to have. It's not what I did have. Instead, I had broccoli with cheese on it. And you know what? It was good. It was delicious, actually. And I think I'm going to make some broccoli and cheese soup, because I have some broccoli in the fridge that's getting ready to go, and I'd rather make some soup and freeze it. But speaking of this, my new toy, now I've had one of those electric pressure cookers, not an Instant Pot, but like a power pressure cooker. I have a big 10-quart power, I think it's a 10-quart, 8 or 10, but it's the big power pressure cooker, XL. I've had those for a while. But my brother buys storage units, and he has garage sales and sells the stuff in the storage unit. He had gotten an Instant Pot in one of the storage units, and it had a couple dents on the outside, you know, where the stainless steel, that part. And he gave it to me for free. Y'all, this thing works like brand new. I don't care about no dents. I don't care. It does not affect it. It works fine. Everything inside is perfect. I had the recipe book and the book inside. The cord was inside. The little meat trivet was inside. There's no glass for like the slow cooker part, but you know what? That doesn't matter. I have glasses if I want to use them. The lids, glass lids, or I could buy one specifically for that if I wanted. But it works great. And since I've gotten it, I've made keto chili. I made my husband and daughter beef stroganoff, which I did have on that cheat day, and it was delicious. I've made boiled eggs. I've made chicken that I could shred and or slice and dice, which my daughter went crazy on. And tonight I made a pork roast in it, which is what you saw. And it was so good. And I cooked it from frozen. I had to put it on a little bit longer because my meat wasn't, when I put the thermometer in, it wasn't cooked all the way yet. But I cooked it from frozen, so I expected I would need to add more time. It was delicious. Now, I will say this. When you look at, well, you've already seen, when you see my plate of my food, that did not look like 6, well, it wasn't a whole 6. It's 5.29 ounces, so 5.5 ounces of meat. I honestly would have called that 3 ounces had I not weighed it. So your girl needs to be weighing more, because I eyeball a lot of things, and that was more more than I thought, almost double what I thought. So, lesson learned, I need to weigh and measure a lot more than I have been. But it was delicious. Bees, the very reason I won't be putting my windows down today. Bees like me. It's that time of the year where they're kicked out of the little hive. And well, they're just pains. They're not nice. And for some reason, they really like me. And an FYI, use tea tree oil. It attracts bees. Do not use tea tree oil and expect to not have bees swarm you. I had don't even know why it happened, but I got a rash in one little spot. So I put some coconut oil mixed with tea tree oil on it so it'd go away. Y'all, I went to go get gas, and it started with one bee, and immediately there were 3 swarming me, literally circling me. I had to walk around the pump to get in my car because every time I'd go toward the door, they'd fly at me because they wanted that tea tree oil. So that's when I said, I wonder if they get attracted to that. So I looked it up, and sure enough, they do. So now I only use tea tree oil in the house. I did not know that, y'all. I did not know that. But they do. Friendly little thing to tell you. But now I just stick to just coconut oil if I need it. But I must say, I thought I would be hungrier after eating. I'm actually really content. Because, y'all, that did not look like a lot of meat to me. And honestly, I originally had planned for only 3 ounces of meat. And I thought that was a perfect 3 ounces. No. Since it was more than 3 ounces, I adjusted my carb manager app to reflect what I actually ate. And I am doing pretty good today. I actually need more fat. I'm struggling with the fat, and I really need extra fat right now because protein turns into sugar. And I think that's part of the reason my sugar is spiking. And since I don't want to have to take insulin, I would really, really, really like to not need to. So in order for that to happen, I have to lower my protein, at least for right now, and increase my fat. So if you see me putting extra fat on and you're thinking, wow, that's a lot of fat, yeah, it is. But I'm doing it to heal my body. Like, I'm just doing it to heal my body. So that is my goal and what I'm working on. I'm glad that the scale dropped. I'm frustrated I'm not back in ketosis yet. Usually by now I am. And I have really upped my game today. Like, I've had my Orgain ketones, which, y'all, those are delicious. If you've never had that, they are good. They're expensive, but they are good. Originally, I got them because they were supposed to be beneficial to help with loose skin and stuff like that. But recently, I heard a doctor say that that was a myth, that the stomach acid actually eats them up, and it's really only beneficial if it's like a cream that goes on your skin. I don't know. But what I do know is that mine has MCT oil in it, and it helps kick me into ketosis, and it's delicious. And if you mix it with almond milk, it tastes like Nestle Quick. Like, totally tastes like Nestle Quick, the chocolate flavored one. And it really helps if you're having a chocolate craving or a sweet craving. The first time I had it, I added a sweetener to it. And the second time I did not, and it tasted the same. So I don't add any sweeteners to it at all. It's delicious. I mixed it with a bottle of water before, and it tastes like Yahoo. If you like Yahoo. Like watered down chocolate. Sometimes that's the easiest way to get it in. Or I don't want to have the carbs in the almond milk, so I use water. But this morning, I went for the milk. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I see my little girl. I love her to death, but she does keep me running. So I have definitely tried to up my game. I really need to get my fasting down. Like, I really need to get my fasting down a lot. I need to increase that time. I really want to get to a 24 where I'm fasting for 20 hours and I'm eating for a 4 hour span, which would probably be just one big meal or maybe two if I have a smaller meal at the end or beginning of that time. They're either racing or running laps. And my daughter's in the lead with a whole bunch of boys behind her. Because, y'all, there are only 3 girls out of 60 plus kids that are doing this baseball clinic. And she is the only girl in her age range. So it is not uncommon to see a whole bunch of boys around her talking. Not uncommon at all. So I do feel like today the swelling has gone down a bit. Now, could it be the angle in my car versus when I'm sitting in my chair at home? I don't know. But have y'all noticed that in that chair at home, there is not a heating pad behind me anymore? I rarely ever need it now, which is wonderful. I rarely ever need to sit anymore. Like, I can do the dishes, I can do the cooking and stuff like that. Except for today, when I got shaky because my sugar went low, I sat down while I waited for the pork to brown. Because, y'all, I wasn't about to fall over. That it did finally kick in, and cottage cheese has a lot of carbs in it. I like it. It's a good thing I like it, but it has a lot of carbs in it. But, you know, what can I say? I am rambling on. This is going to be a long vlog. And I hope that doesn't take forever to upload. But y'all, I have 2 hours to sit here. 2 hours. So, I'm not going to talk to you for the whole 2 hours. I think you'd get a bit bored. I'm going to put in my grocery order. Well, I'm going to get it ready to put in because I like to pick it up Saturdays after her soccer game. It works out really well that way. However, this Saturday's her last soccer game, so I'm going to have to figure that out. All right, guys. Well, I am going to jump off here because, well, I need to. You guys are going to get bored. All right, guys. I will talk at you in a little bit. Bye.
Do you guys see anything wrong with this picture? Anything at all? Anything? Let me just say this was the second product they gave me because the first one actually had the tomato and the sauce and all that fun stuff. So yeah, I am having 2 chicken breasts, some ranch dip, and I will have some fat bombs after this in an effort to get my fat up. But my daughter actually wants to eat at least one bun. I don't know, but yeah. I normally would just toss them, but she wants to eat at least one, so you know, I'm gonna let her. She's eating right now, and then she needs to get into the bath and then bed. And this is what I'm going to have for my final meal, along with, of course, the fat bombs like you saw last night. And that will be it for me for tonight. I will finish the pop I already have that I got from a gas station by where she does baseball clinic. And then I will have probably another water. Even though I'm technically done with my water for the day, I'm probably going to have another one because I'm really thirsty today. Alright guys, this is what I'm having.
Hi guys, I just wanted to come on to say goodnight. Look, check this out. Like seriously. Yes, that's my hand there because I'm so professional. Not really. I look a mess. Can't be bothered. It's the end of the day. Long day. It's always a long day when it's baseball day. Always. But she loves it. She's doing good with it. So, you know. Who knew I would have a daughter who loves sports? Who knew I'd be a sports mom? A soccer mom. It's crazy. But anyway, minus my fuzzy flyaway hair as usual. I just thought I'd come on and say goodnight. I did have my fat bomb. I did have my grilled chicken. I'm still over on fat, which I'm fine with. But I'm also over on protein, which I'm not fine with. Protein seems to be my struggle lately. I'm just hoping that I was close enough that I'm in ketosis tomorrow morning. If I'm not already. But I'm hoping that I'm in ketosis because, y'all, I want to get this puffiness gone. It needs to go. Like, it needs to go. And it's October 3rd, y'all. Like, my goal is to lose at least 10 pounds this month. So, I need that scale to be going down. And the only way to get that to go down is to actually be losing. I started telling you earlier, and I don't know if I got sidetracked or finished. So I'm going to say it again. If I repeat, I'm sorry. Because y'all, I don't remember. But I was telling you that I really kicked it up today, and that is true. This is my 5th bottle of water. I had my Orgain ketones this morning. I also had my Soleil water this morning. Yeah, like I'm not playing. I measured everything today. Good thing, because that pork I would be way off on. Way off on. Go figure. Like, do I look here or do I look here? I look there. That's just where I normally look. My dogs. My daughter gave our dogs some of the bread. So they're sniffing around to see if they've missed any. Oh my goodness. I can't believe my hair. Like, I guess it's had a rough day too. I guess it's had a rough day. So there is no flattering way to do the end of the day. Like, this is me, y'all. This is my end of the day. Yeah. She is in the bath now. And she is going to be, of course, late for bed. Hopefully it'll be like an hour and a half late and not like 3 hours late. Because really her homework's done, but I'm still going to read with her tonight. She's supposed to read for 20 minutes a day for homework. She didn't have school today, but we get a homework sheet weekly, so I'm still having her do it. But we've already read off and on throughout the day. I mean, she's read to herself. She's read with ABC Mouse and probably Adventure Academy too. So I will still read with her tonight, though. At least one book before she goes to bed. We enjoy that. So we shall do that. And then I think I'm going to call it a night too. I'd love to get a good night's sleep and get an early start tomorrow. My sleep has been less than desirable, and it's been getting pushed back later and later. And part of the reason is because, y'all, it's taken forever to upload the videos, and I'm trying to get them done. The one day, it was like 2 a.m, the first day. And I was like, and I started at 10. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I was so tired when I started, but I wanted to get it up. And then last night was a long night. In fact, I don't think I got to bed much earlier than 2:30, 3 o'clock. But that's because my sugar went low. So tonight I did take some fast-acting insulin, but I only I only took 4 units because I'm afraid of going too low, and my number was pretty good to start with. But the ranch dip has a carb in it, so for each one it's a carb. And I believe my fat bombs have some carbs in it because of the heavy whipping cream. So, wait, does it have heavy whipping cream? No, these are the cream cheese ones. So, but still, carbs. So, I wanted to make sure I had a little insulin. Probably did not take enough, but that's okay. I don't want to go low. I don't want to have to keep fighting this battle every day. It's getting frustrating. It's getting frustrating. So, yeah. That's how it is tonight. If you hear like background noise, the air conditioners are going. They probably don't need to be because it's like in the 60s outside right now. However, it's pretty comfortable in here. I mean, when my daughter's not complaining, it's comfortable. So, yeah, I am going to get off here. See if I can figure out why this is so short compared to the rest of my hair. Look at, oh my Lord, have mercy. All right, guys, that's enough of this foolishness. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the little bell that just notifies you when I hope you all have a very blessed day. Bye, guys.